Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. It's been a while. Uh, been taking some time to be with the family. The holidays just passed, so I hope everyone had a happy holidays. I want to say that the holidays can be a stressful time, so I hope that you reached out to your loved ones and check on them because the holidays brings us joy, but it could also bring a little bit of sadness and loneliness. So just make sure you reach out to everybody. And that's what I was trying to do. So that's why I've been away. I haven't been making videos, but I have been keeping in touch with what's been going on. And let's get into it. Today's video is about Spider-Man No Way Home and the fan service that Sony, Disney, the directors, the writers, the producers, and the actors. This is the fan service they gave to us, right? You can't stress that enough. This movie was purely made for the fans and for the audience, um, which is not something that we've been getting recently, right? We've been getting a lot of movies and a lot of shows, a lot of different things that hasn't really been geared towards the core fans or fans in general. Even if it's not the core fans, what about just fans? It hasn't been fan service, and this movie was able to accomplish this um, the right way. They were able to do this through creativity. They were able to do this without, nostalgia baiting us. There's nostalgia in the movie, but it was done right. Right. It was once again in the name of fan service. That's the nostalgia in this movie, and the results speak for themselves. A lot of people were saying, "Oh, it's the pandemic. That's why movies haven't been doing as well. The pandemic." And then you see this movie and it's making $1 billion. And as they say, if you make it, we will come. And if you give us what we've been looking for, if you give us what we've been waiting for, you make a movie for us, we'll come see it. And this movie, again, it was done. The tone is perfect. Um, no characters diminished to empower another. There are no social politics. There's none of that. It's just a pure comic book adaptation movie for the fans. And they even improve upon characters that were done wrong in the past. Right. And this isn't a review. There's enough of those videos out. This is not what this video is. It's not a review. This is just me saying thank you and just wanting to discuss with you guys about this is what we've been waiting for, right? We've been waiting for a movie that we could all go out and enjoy with our families, our friends, loved ones. And we finally got it. And that's why it's making $1 billion. So all that nonsense that a lot of people have been saying in Hollywood, oh, it's the pandemic. No, because you haven't been giving us a good movie. You've been giving us garbage, and we're not here for the garbage. And we don't want the garbage. And we're not going to support your garbage. And that's what this movie shows. Hey, this movie wanted our support and it knew how to get it. So, look at these Rotten Tomato scores. Look at the audience score 98%. It's been flipped, right? Usually, with these last couple movies and shows, the critics have been raving about it, obviously, because they're paid programming and they want all the social justice and the woke politics and all of that stuff put into the movie. So they'll say, yeah, or the show, like, yeah, it has that. So it's a thumbs up, two thumbs up for us. And then if you look at the audience scores, and it's like 60s, 40s, 30s, but not this movie, not this time. And this movie is so good that Andrew Garfield, who, let's be honest, he was painted as you were part of the worst Spider-Man franchise of all the franchises. It's such a good movie, and it did such good. It wrote him so well, and he acted so well that there's rumors like, hey, maybe we need to bring Andrew Garfield back and do another Spider-Man movie. Let's do it right this time, since we did him wrong. And that is when you have a quality movie, when it opens up opportunities for others. Opens up a whole new world and whole new avenues because it was just done so well. So again, that's what this video is about. This video is just giving thanks, and it's just showing Hollywood, hey, if you make something good, you make something of quality, and you make it for the fans, we will come out and support it. There's no doubt about that. But when you give us this half ass garbage, right? This woke nonsense and social politics and trying to be inclusive. You're trying to force us to accept things rather than that's not what the entertainment world is about. It's escapism. It's us getting away from the realities, getting away from the hard times to sit back and enjoy something with our family, and loved ones. And that's what these people got right. And honestly, I don't even know if it's 100% Disney Marvel. I think it's a lot of it has to do with Sony, because Disney Marvel has been going in the opposite direction lately. I was a fan of the Shang-Chi movie, but besides that, I mean, the Eternals, like, come on. That was garbage, and the Black Widow was garbage, and not a huge fan of all the Disney Plus shows, but this one was done right, and it was done well. And this one deserves our applause. If you haven't gone to see it, please go see it. Again, this is not a review, but it is an amazing movie. You will enjoy this movie if you're a Spider-Man fan. And even if you're not a Spider-Man fan, maybe you just want some good fantasy fiction. This is it. Then this is done right. And, again, the female characters are good. The male characters are good. The heroes are done well. The villains are done well. It's just everything. They give you every part of the movie so you get invested. The tone is right. When the stakes get raised, you feel it. When the fire gets turned up on this movie, you're gonna be like, oh, okay, like there's stakes here, right? There's lives at risk here, and that's what you want. You want to feel it when these characters are going through something emotional. You feel it too, and that's when you have a good movie on your hands. So once again, thank you, Sony. And you know what? I'm not going to just say that Disney Marvel had nothing to do with it, but your track record recently shows that you guys have been going in the opposite direction. So if this is a course correction, thank you. And this movie should be a lesson to the rest of Hollywood. We will come out and support your movies. You just got to give us what we want. Just entertain us. That's all we ask. Just entertain us. Don't preach to us. Don't tell us what's right and wrong. We don't need that from you guys. And we don't need these writers and directors nowadays who say, if you don't like my politics, don't watch my movies or don't watch my show. Then it's like, this isn't an indie film. This isn't, you're putting this on the big screen. You're putting this on our televisions at home. If you want to do something personal, you make an indie film. You do this at one of the like a festival. But you don't put this on the big screen and say, if you don't like it, don't watch it. It's like, no, without our dollars, without us buying tickets, these movies don't happen. These movies don't have success. So remember that. You need us to support these films. And the way you get our support is by entertaining us and doing it in a creative way, in a smart way, like this movie did. They just knew how to put things together. And because let's be honest, not everyone's a fan of Tom Holland Spider-Man. And a lot of people left this movie saying, I'm now a fan of Tom Holland Spider-Man because he was done right. We finally got the Spider-Man that we all grew up with and knowing and reading about in the comics. Again, it's just fan service. The nostalgia is on point. It's not nostalgia baiting us. It's not saying, hey, the trailers were saying the movie is going to be about this, and you get there and the movie is nothing about that. A lot of movies and shows do that nowadays just to get you in there, especially when they use these popular IPs to get you in the seats. And you're like, what movie is this? These aren't the characters that I grew up watching, or these aren't the characters that was depicted in the trailer. That's not this movie. This movie is done right. And this movie needs to be the example for Hollywood going forward. This is what you do. And this is how you get the results that you want from the fans. And this is how you get the fans to embrace and support. And that's what needs to continue happening. You want our support. You need our support. Don't look down upon us like, oh, we're big bad Hollywood and you guys are just fans and just audience. No, it's not how this works. We pay you to entertain us. And when you stop doing that, we stop paying. And when we stop paying, you don't make money. So understand that. You need us. So Sony understood that. Sony got it right. I'm hoping the rest of Hollywood does. And I'm going to leave this video here. And as always, if you like what you heard and you want to hear more, hit the like, subscribe, share, notification button. If you didn't like the video, I appreciate you watching anyway. Leave your comments below. Tell me if you saw the movie, what you thought about the movie. Tell me what you disliked about the movie. Honestly, I know it's not made for everyone. And as always, take care of your mind, take care of your body, and take care of each other. That's all we got. Peace.